Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get all the trophies for Far Cry 5. If you want more content like this, subscribe and follow me on TikTok if you want to. Without further ado,
let's begin!
The first trophy is Road Gunner. While driving or leaning out of a vehicle, kill 25 enemies. This trophy can be obtained in the beginning of the game when escaping from the cult. If you have good aim, that is. This is the best time to get this trophy since you won't have to worry about it later. The next trophy is the Spark. Complete the game intro by liberating Dutch's Island. This one is self-explanatory, but I recommend only going for the Outpost and the Gun for Hire mission, since both give you enough to access the last mission in Dutch's Island. The next trophy is Liberator. Liberate 5 locations from Project at Eden's Gate. All you have to do for this one is liberate 5 outposts, or communities. Also, I'm doing these trophies in a random order, so you can do whatever trophies you want first. I'm just going with this order. Anyway, let's continue. The next trophy is What Now? Complete 3 side missions in Hope County, self-explanatory. Do any missions marked with this icon, and that's the trophy. The next trophy is the greatest SOB that ever lived. Laugh in danger's face by executing a clutch Nixon stunt in each region. Self-explanatory again. Find this icon and do it in each region once to get this trophy. The next trophy is Fertilizing the Land. Using a tractor, obliterate 5 enemies. For this one, the objective is easy, but if you don't own the correct tractor, you will have to find one. Luckily, they spawn a lot in John's region, so you won't have to worry about not finding one and having to complete missions just to unlock one. The next trophy is a Wing and a Prayer. Fly Nick's plane. Hopefully, you're not afraid of heights. All you have to do is complete the Wingman mission located at Ryan Sons Aviation to obtain this trophy. The next trophy is Sewer Rat. Destroy a cult water treatment pump and make them thirst for revenge. All you have to do to obtain this trophy is to complete the Clean Water Axe mission. The next trophy is Peachy Keen. Bait Peaches into going back home. Self-explanatory. Go to Peach's taxidermy and bring Peaches back home. Simple mission.
Oh my God! Wow!
The next trophy is Kicking the Hornet's Nest. Trigger the Wrath of a Herald. Basically, just reach the last dot on the resistance meter in any region to obtain this trophy. The next trophy is Locked and Loaded. Buy all attachments for 1 weapon. Now for this one, buy all the attachments for the Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon sniper rifle or the MBP 50 Gold and Steel. Since these weapons both only have 4 attachments you can buy, saves you a ton of money. The next trophy is Ghost Kill. Perform a headshot kill with any bow or rifle on any cultist more than 150 meters away. Now, the best way to do this is either taking down a sniper on the roof of the prison or when doing Adelaide Drubman's mission. These are the easiest ways to do them. The next trophy is Extra Crafty. Craft 25 recipes. Basically just craft things like dynamite, remote explosives, and more 25 times. The next trophy is Fashion First. Purchase $1,000 in clothing. Literally just buy clothes, that's it. The next trophy is Big Spender. Spend $5,000 in vehicle shops. So this one can be difficult because money could be an issue. So here are my suggestions for making the most money. Number 1, liberate cult outposts in stealth. If you liberate an outpost in stealth, you will receive $1,000. Number 2, open every vault you see. This may seem useless, but in some vaults you might find more than $250. Number 3, complete prepper stashes. Here are all the locations of the prepper stashes for you. Number 4, go fishing or hunting. This is what you should try first, since there are challenges coming up for hunting and fishing. The next trophy is Stock Garage. Buy 3 vehicles to populate your garage. Self-explanatory, just please don't buy the expensive cars. They all basically have the same speed, and it doesn't make a difference. The next trophy is Ace Killer. Destroy 10 planes while driving any aerial vehicle. Now this seems easy, but it's actually not the case since finding planes is difficult. So follow my steps. Step 1. Go to Nick Rye's airstrip and spawn Carmina and a random plane. You will be using Carmina for this, so spawn a random plane and leave it where it is. Now hop in your plane. Now all you have to do here is hold the shoot button. and shoot the plane you left until it blows up. Keep doing this until you get the trophy. Also make sure that your spawn isn't obstructed and don't put Carmina too close to the spawn area. The next trophy is Squash and Run. Run over and kill 20 enemies. Self-explanatory. Just run over cultists until you get the trophy. I recommend doing the Death Wish mission since you can easily run over enemies. The next trophy is Science Fact. Put aside skepticism and help Larry. Basically just complete every mission that Larry gives you. The next trophy is Ain't No Wallflower. Who are these people? Speak to 50 citizens of Hope County. Literally just speak to any civilians.
I'm glad you're here now.
The next trophy has Been There, Done That, complete all hunting and fishing challenges. Now this one is easy yet difficult. For one of the hunting challenges, you are going to have to find a hare. While they do have their own hunting spots, it's still difficult to find them, so head to the Harris residence. Their spawn chances are higher at the Harris residence than any other place, since hares are one of the hardest animals to find. When you arrive, make sure you use the Ultimate Hunter consumable, or use Boomer, Ultimate Hunter, and Boomer can mark all the animals and enemies around you, which will make it easier to find a hare. A hare will be marked via a white arrow. Be careful though, because when hares spot you, they will flee very quickly, so I would recommend using Jess Black as one of your gun for hires so animals won't run away from you. Another difficult animal to find is an eagle, since they have barely any hunting places. So if you head to the top left of Jacob's region, you can find a hunting spot for an eagle. Since shooting down an eagle is difficult, I would recommend having Jess or Grace as your gun for hire. They won't always land their shots, but they are quite accurate and are great help. The next trophy is Walk the Path, Discover the Bliss. For this one, you have to get kidnapped twice by Faith, simple as that. The next trophy is Special Delivery. Ensure a baby's safe passage into this world. To get this trophy, you need to have John's region liberated. Basically just completing the main story for John's region. After a little while, you will receive the mission at Nick Rye's house. It's a quick mission that is quite fun to do, so I recommend doing this. The next trophy is Saving Deputy Pratt. Save Deputy Pratt. Basically complete all the main story missions for Jacob's region and complete the Casualties of War mission to obtain this trophy. The next trophy is Saving Sheriff Whitehorse. Save Sheriff Whitehorse. Same as the last one, complete all the story missions for Faith and rescue Sheriff Whitehorse. The next trophy is the Herc Locker. Truly bond with Herc by destroying 15 vehicles together. The easiest way to do this is to keep spawning vehicles and assigning Herc to destroy them, like this. Except he ain't the smartest. The next trophy is Opportunity Knocks. Using rocks or cans, distract 15 enemies. Best way to do this is liberating cult outposts in stealth. Simply throw a rock, and then the enemy will go towards the sound. The next trophy is Fish Market. Sell 20 fish for cash. This one is self-explanatory. Catch 20 fish and sell them. The next trophy is Where's the Beef? Tenderize a bull with your bare hands, to death. The easiest way to do this is go to Kellett Cattle Co. and find one in the field. The next trophy is Ignoble Beasts. Kill a bison using only melee weapons. Self-explanatory, just do what I did in the clip. If you move around, the bison will have a hard time hitting you. The next trophy is Hitting It Off. Play 3 quests with a friend, self-explanatory. Play with friends. The next trophy is Like a Bird. Use a wingsuit to travel more than 5,000 meters. The easiest way to do this is to go on top of a mountain and use your wingsuit and fly for as long as possible. The next trophy is Scavenger. Follow the clues to the end of 3 treasures hunts. Basically, the game just asks you to do 3 prepper stashes. Luckily, there are 3 prepper stashes right next to each other. The next trophy is Close and Personal. Perform 25 close combat takedown kills. Self-explanatory, I would recommend doing this in Outposts or John's Bunker when you get kidnapped the second time. The next trophy is Explosive Surprise. Kill 5 enemies with sabotaged vehicles. Now this one can be difficult, but one of the easiest and fastest way to obtain this trophy is to go to an outpost and sabotage a vehicle and throw a rock so it attracts enemies like I did here. You can also sabotage a vehicle and drive it into some enemies, which is the easiest way. The next trophy is Survivalist. Purchase half of all perks available. Self-explanatory. If you want to do this one quickly, do some prepper stashes for perk points. The next trophy is Pack Rat. Grab one of each collectible item. You never know when it will come in handy. Okay, so for this one, I would recommend buying the collectible maps so you know exactly where the locations of all the collectibles are. There are some locations you have to visit for missions that have collectibles in them, like the Visitors Center in the Whitetail Mountains or the Fang Center. If you want to buy maps for the collectibles, you'll have to visit the mission provider first. Here are their locations. The next trophy is Troublemaker. Discover the joys of destroying cult property in every region. Basically, just destroy one silo, one shrine, and one wolf beacon, and that's the trophy. The next trophy is Arcade Player. Reach level 20 in the arcade. Simple. Just play maps until you get to level 20. The next trophy is Hope County Master Angler. Acquire all 4 fishing rods. Now this one is complicated. In every region you will find a board that shows a variety of fish and the pounds next to them. You have to catch fish in hard fishing spots for this trophy. Before we begin, here are the fishes you are looking for. In a nutshell, you have to catch each of these fish that weight more than the numbers on the boards. So for example, the bull trout, you would have to catch one that's more than 21 pounds. Here are the locations of hard fishing spots for each fish. When you are fishing, make sure you use the right bait for the fish. So if you are catching salmon, use the salmon egg. If you're catching a trout, use the trout bugger, etc. When using the correct bait on the correct fish type, they'll get attracted much easier, so you won't have to wait too long to catch one fish. Also, when you catch a fish, its weight will show up on the left side of the screen. Here I caught a kokanee salmon, but I didn't beat the state record because I need to catch one that's more than 6 pounds, not less. Before you complete all of the state records, make sure you have all the other fishing rods purchased/acquired. The next trophy is You Are Wrath. Be deemed the sin of wrath. To obtain this trophy, you have to be kidnapped by John for the second time. A cutscene will play, and you will get the trophy. The next trophy is
Only you.
Successfully complete the first trial after getting kidnapped the first time. Complete Jacob's game, that's it. The next trophy is Blissful. Save the Marshal from the Bliss. When you get kidnapped the third time by Faith, you'll have to save the Marshal. It's simple. The next trophy is Saving Deputy Hudson. Save Deputy Hudson. Complete all the main story missions for John's region and rescue Hudson. The next trophy is Together Forever. Get to the end. Basically, just finish the game. The next trophy is Death from Above. Drop a bomb from a plane and destroy or disable 4 vehicles at once. First, take Nick Rye's plane to Fall's End and land it near the garage. Then spawn 4 ATVs and park them at the front of the plane so they don't despawn. After that, get in the plane and drop a bomb on the ground. Easy work. The next trophy is Arcade Hero. Play the Arcade Hero mode 5 times. Self-explanatory, go into the arcade and find the Arcade Hero mode and play it. Be careful though, because there are some terrible maps on there. The next trophy is Arcade Hunter. Kill 100 enemies in arcade multiplayer. Simple. Just kill 100 enemies. Doesn't have to be players, it can be AI. The next trophy is Arcade Enthusiast. Successfully complete 10 featured arcade maps in solo or co-op. For this one, just use filters and find featured maps. And the last trophy is Arcade Competitor. Win 10 featured maps in multiplayer. Now this one can be difficult if you don't have anyone to do this with, and you might think I'll just join someone random, if you will. Be careful, there are people that name lobbies trophy like in this picture, and they don't play featured maps. Basically, they try to waste your time, so be careful doing this one. That would be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I helped you in some type of way. We'll see each other at Eden's Gate again. Adios.